Good day, viewers. Welcome back to the Preaching Humanist with David Oliverio. That is I. I've been out for a while. Been out there working in the fields. Lots of activism. Going back to lots of public speaking again to secular humanist groups and atheist groups around. Firing up the troops, getting them involved in building secular communities and activism, normalizing atheism, building secular humanist communities as a healthy alternative to Christianity and religion, trying to make the world better. So yeah, before I get into the topic today, which is a very important topic, that there's something so far, so above and beyond religion, we got to share it with other people. It's called secular humanism. I do identify as a very strong atheist. Do not worry, my atheist friends. I haven't left atheism. See, I still have my atheist t-shirt on, but I do want to promote something so far, so above and advanced above Christianity and religion, which is secular humanism. So just a couple weeks ago, David Oliverio got married. Yeah, we had a nice little secular wedding up in Spokane, Washington, Christine and I, and it's a good thing. So yeah, a little info about my personal life, but let's get right to the topic. Secular humanism, this beautiful worldview and philosophy we have as atheists and agnostics and so forth, is above and beyond. Now, let me tell you how David Oliverio continues to evolve. And I think that all of us in our secular humanist, atheist, agnostic community should remain open to new data and evidence. And we have this emotional or mind evolution. For me, at the age of 62, I'm still open. I try to be objective, learn through experience and reading science and philosophy and so forth. A few weeks ago in Georgetown with the group, as we set up our atheist community of Austin booth, I had a gentleman approach me, had a long talk with a guy, and I had an epiphany. This was the beginning of my epiphany and change and evolution. I've been fighting Christians and Muslims and Jewish people and religious people for years now as an activist. And this moment I had with this particular very strong Baptist Christian, I hit him with everything I had. He came to me not because he was open, not because he wanted to change. He came to me because he wanted to convert me to Christianity. I tried the Socratic method with him. I tried the nice guy atheist activism with him. I tried normalizing atheism with him. I tried the firebrand atheist activism. I've tried all the above. Nothing could penetrate that Christian's mind. He has a brain that is set, an idea that is set so strong, he doesn't want to change. A week after that, I was in San Antonio with the gang. As you know what I do by now, we go out to the Alamo the fourth Sunday of every month to promote a positive atheism and secular humanism to a very religious society, trying to normalize it. Had two young preachers approach me with my secular humanism, good without God sign, and atheism, no God required sign. They came to convert. They came to fight and to argue. We talked for a few minutes, and I knew everything I said to them just bounced right off their head. They were not open. They do not want to change. They're coming from faith and not from reason. When I talked to one of the gentlemen's little 8- and 6-year-old children, believe it or not, I asked them, I said, sweetie, I got down on my knees and I looked at this little 8-year-old boy, the same age as my grandchildren. I said, sweetie, if your daddy, who loves you very much, and I touched the father on the shoulder and I said, I can tell he loves you, but if he did not believe in Jesus anymore, what would happen to him? The little 8-year-old boy looked up at me and said, my daddy would deserve hell. Anybody that doesn't believe in Jesus deserves hell. It broke my heart. I had to hold back the tears because I'm a softie, right? I promote goodness and love. And I looked up at that guy, the young man, and I said, dude, you're killing me. You have raised your children to believe this divisiveness, this hatred, this discrimination because of this belief system. My point is, folks, I've come to a place in my activism. I cannot change a strong Christian's mind. Now, I do look for those on the fringe. I do like to talk to believers that are open, that are having questions and doubts about their journey in Christianity and all the other religions. And I offer these people a better life, which is called secular humanism. We do what Christians do. We do the good stuff, the philanthropy. We do all the kindness. We do these things because it's analogous throughout humanity, whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, an atheist in secular humanism. It is all within us, innate in us to do good as humans. It's in our DNA as a social species. But they, believers, don't know this. My approach, and I've evolved and come to this point, that I cannot fight and push back against minds that are not open. I can push back against their pervasiveness in our government and in our public schools. I will continue to do that, and I will continue to normalize atheism. But there is something that we must promote that is so far and so above and beyond Christianity, called secular humanism, whose morals and ethics far surpass the Bible. I tell believers all the time now, I don't need your God, I don't need your Bible or religion, because I and you and 99% of humans are too good for Christianity and Islam and so forth. We've outgrown it. We matured and evolved past the need to believe in gods and to find our morals from the Bible. Have you read the book? So my approach to believers now is simply, as an evangelist, instead of debating them from the cosmological argument from design, the teleological argument from design, and all the other Christian apologist methods they use, instead of that, that's where they want to go. I just point them in the right direction. Go to a library, read a book of science, and those that are questioning and doubting, we can build these communities as that healthy alternative. I have come to a point in my life now where there's something so advanced and above and beyond these outdated books, the Bible and the Quran, that I want to tell everybody. I want to share it. And I want others who are in the secular movement to begin to let your light shine, to let other people know that there are ways you can still be moral and ethical. Study ethology and the moral philosophers and so forth. You can find the same meaning and purpose in life you did when you did believe in religion and in gods. I'll make one more point, and I want you to hold on to your seats, my fellow atheists and agnostics and secular humanists, because this may startle some of you, and please hear me out before you start crucifying me. You ready for this? Not only is secular humanism above and beyond Christianity and all the supernatural belief systems, it is also, and I say this carefully, but I think you'll understand what I'm saying, it is also above and beyond atheism. Oh, no, I can't believe he said that. You traitor. You've gone back. No, I haven't. Atheism, as a strong atheist, very, very strong atheist, I identify as a strong atheist. But what else is atheism other than a lack of belief in a God, the absence of faith in a God? It's a rejection of the claims of a God or anything supernatural. But that's all it is. You can't do anything else with it. I wear my atheist t-shirt when I go out with my signs and bring others with me to normalize it. But I preach, and that's why I'm called the Preaching Humanist. I have something to preach. I have something to offer people that hold on to mythological concepts to make the world better. Secularism works. Religions don't, to promote societal health. So secular humanism is actually above and beyond just pure atheism. Now we have a philosophy with codes of ethics and morals and so many wonderful things. We can encapsulate all the good things we want to do to make the world better under that thing called secular humanism. And that way we can invite all those that are atheist and agnostic, the non-religious, the nuns, whatever you want to identify as, under this. So yes, I'm still a strong atheist, but my belief system and philosophy and what I proclaim to those that think morals and ethics come from Jesus or God or the Bible and religion, no. There's something that's a hell of a lot better. And you can still be good, moral, and ethical, make the world better. And that is called secular humanism, far above, far beyond the reaches, advanced and high above the primitive beliefs of gods and even just pure atheism. We grow and mature into this to make the world better for everybody. Thank you so much for watching The Preaching Humanist. See you next time. Bye.